Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy Cheeseman, and in this video, I'm gonna ask a very serious question. I gotta move the camera close to me because I want you guys to see my seriousness. Do you think Hugo Chavez was given mass murder, mass suicide, mass cancer pills? Because I just saw Alex Jones said that he thought that Hugo Chavez was given cancer pills, and that's why he died, and that's why he has cancer. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna ask that question, but you can comment if you think what do you think about that. But in this video, I'm gonna ask a very specific question that I've been wanting to ask for the last couple of days, and it's kind of like a two-part question. First, what era of the NBA do you think was the best? Like, some people think the 90s was the best era in the NBA. Some people think the 80s was the best era in the NBA. Some people think that right now, the 2010 era, I guess that's what you would call the 2010s, but they think that it's the best era in the NBA because, athletes are faster, better, and stronger than they were 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Then I want to ask, what do you think is the best team in NBA history? Like, I've been really wanting to ask that question because I've been really curious to what people think. Some people think that the '96 Bulls team was the best team in NBA history. Some people think it's the '80s Celtics and the '80s Lakers, or some people think that it's Bill Russell Celtics. And then you have some people like Colin Cowherd, who I just saw him break it down how he thought the Miami Heat team of 2012 and 2013 is better than the '96 Bulls and probably the best team in NBA history. I like the Heat, but I wouldn't go that far. As far as the question one, in my personal opinion, I'm just going to tell you what I think. I think the best era of the NBA probably was the '90s. I think, the '90s to me was just the best because it was more physical. The game was more physical. And I also think that it was, the game was expanding to other countries. I mean, you had a lot of European players in the '90s. And I feel like the game was more global. And also it was just more defensive I'm saying that wrong, but I just feel like a lot more defense was played in the '90s than it is today, and that's why I think the '90s was the best era of the NBA. As far as the second best era, I would say today is the best. 2010s is the best era of the NBA. Because to me, the worst era ever probably was the 2000s. Like the 2000s was the worst for the NBA just because it was just all over the place. I feel like there wasn't really a standout star in the 2000s. Like you could say Kobe Bryant was, but I feel like Kobe Bryant didn't dominate the 2000s like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic dominate the 80s and 90s. That's just my personal opinion. But and my favorite team in NBA history, I would have to say, is probably between the '96 Bulls or the '97 Bulls and Bill Russell Celtics. I think to me those teams were unbeatable. Like I don't think anybody was going to beat those teams. I think those are the top two teams that ever played in NBA history. Just because they dominated when they played, and I think the Miami Heat of today is getting there as far as being the top team of all time, but they still got a lot of ways to go. I think they still got to win this year to be considered like top 10 all-time teams. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What is your favorite era of the NBA? What is your favorite team in the NBA like of all time? Like what team do you think is unbeatable in your opinion? Subscribe to my channel, like my video. Peace.